Someone said, yo, mama. We are on a drive right now, on our way downtown, kind of. We're not going straight downtown. And actually, it's a little bit overcast-ish. We're headed to Electric Works. Not for anything, just to kind of walk around a little bit. And whoa, traffic is insane here. I might end up turning up here. I like to start streams a little bit before so people can kind of get on slowly before I actually start doing stuff. Unfortunately, I can't really read what people are saying, but we can kind of just shoot the breeze, I guess, a little bit. Literally, because it is kind of breezy. I just left work. I ended up staying a little bit later today to get a few things done. Five people on now. What's up, guys? I love this view, Fort Wayne. Coming in, my mom used to work down here. She doesn't anymore, but she used to right on this street. This is Calhoun Street for anyone playing the home game. And we're headed over to Electric Works for some fun. Maybe a snack even. I was thinking maybe I'd just eat I have some seeds down here to eat, some sunflower seeds, but maybe I'll just go in and grab some like chips and cheese or something. Something easy that I can eat. Sounds pretty good. I could go to Popeye's Chicken and Biscuits. I'm going on a walk today, trying to get all the way across town from one side all the way down. And then go all the way back. So we're going to make it all the way up to the BMX park, the skate park, and then all the way back down. And if it rains, it rains. It looks like it might, but I don't know if it's supposed to or not. I didn't really think it was supposed to, but ooh, it just hit. Just ran over something. Are you guys able to hear? Oh my word, I'm still not on the right road. I'm only on Fairfield. Need to still get over a big block. Hearing you loud and clear here. Okay, cool. Good. I'm not reading most, just if one pops up at the perfect time when I look over, then I can see it, but they only stay up there for like 5 seconds at a time. So tell me what you guys have been up to today. I will also be going live again tonight too. Oh, we're coming up to Zesto right here. Zesto is so good. It's a great ice cream spot. Went to Walmart today. What'd you get at Walmart? Here's George's International Market. This is where this restaurant right here to the left, this is where I had the most boring stream ever, where I just ate for the whole time. My mukbang stream that you guys still make fun of me for. Although I have a couple people now that find my streams. That's why I'm starting to mark them live now. Because they're finding my streams and they're like, oh my word, this is the most boring stuff ever. And I'm like, yeah, it's a live stream. That's why it's boring. Like, it's not going to be high paced and edited. A live stream is just kind of hanging out, talking about anything, really. And my live streams are about as ADD as they come, too. So here we are at Electric Works. We'll be getting out in just a second here. Yeah, I think I'm going to stop. I got a card today for a steakhouse, so I could go get steak, and I kind of want to, but I don't think I'm going to. Not yet, anyway. Maybe I'll go with a friend or something later. But maybe go on a date. Who knows? Oh, go ahead. This is a kind of hard area to navigate, honestly. It's just a lot of one-way roads, or where it's not one way like this, then the traffic is pointed in a different direction. So it's like everywhere I want to park, somehow, in order to park there. Which is just very annoying. Coming around here, though, you see, like, there are a lot of houses right around here that have all been updated, and now a lot of them are not that nice either, but if you knew this neighborhood before Electric Works went in, things have changed a lot. All right. Let's go grab something quick to eat, and something hopefully walkable too to eat, because we're gonna kind of walk around a little bit. All right, what's up, guys? Sorry, I know I've been ignoring all of your stuff. Shooting the breeze with Trent today. Yep. Hey, Trent, hearing you loud and clear. Good. What's up, Trent? Hey, Austin. Um, outside work. You're doing outside work. Just don't crash your car because of looking. Yeah, no, I try not to look at it like at all, other than just look over and see a random message. So I never know what's going to be on there. PlayStation cards. home from work and building a block castle with my son. Oh, that's fun. That's really fun. Pay no attention to those people. They are the ones who are boring. What people? Coaster Cat here. New phone. Ooh, nice. Hey, Coaster. Is that the school where you work ahead? It is not. I don't even know what school you're talking about. This is not a school. This is actually that I think used to be a school right there, but that's not a school anymore. I think it used to be a school, but I'm not really sure if it ever was or not. It kind of has some markings that look like a school. And then this is Electric Works. That's where we're about to head right now. So I'm just grabbing a couple things here real fast. I'm also looking up some prices for Kings Island. So that's fun because we may go this next week or this weekend to Kings Island. Even though I said that we weren't going to, I think there's some possibilities. So we'll have to see. I'm not making any promises yet, but we'll do something. We'll see. So this is a fun place, a great place to grab like a little snack, something like that. There's a big food hall here. I have a video about it from when it was brand new. Kind of starting to open up to some other things too, like more retail and stuff like that also. But our big thing is to go for a walk, not to go for a um, not to grab a snack. But I also know I'm hungry enough that if I don't eat something, I'm gonna be starving during a walk. So I haven't been eating as much. That's good. I don't want to be eating as much. People who are saying that your live streams are boring, they are boring. Gotcha. It's okay if they think they're boring. It's just funny because I think they're getting on thinking like, oh, this is gonna be a brand new episode. Here's a YouTuber. Let's check him out. And then they see a live stream and they're like, oh, this is terrible. And I kind of get it. I'd never really personally understood live streams very much until I started doing them. And now I kind of think they're fun to see. But even then, I don't always stay on a live stream for hours either. You know, like I will stay on a live stream for hours, but so you guys can come and go as you please. So, of course, if you want to stay on, nobody's upset by that. But we're headed into the Forum. The Forum doesn't really have anything in it, though, honestly. It's a big space. I think it will have like a mall once all of these are done. So it'll be kind of like a mini mall attached also. But it's really mostly like businesses and shared workspaces and stuff like that. Like they have a business going up right there. So the furniture is all really cool though. I love all the furniture in here. It's all modular and it's exactly what I want. Even that. And down here, one thing I really like about this place is we also have PrayerWorks. PrayerWorks is a 24-hour prayer room where you can go and pray. It's non-denominational Christian, but non-denominational. And you can go in, you can read the Bible, you can pray, and they have people from different churches that have staffed it for all week long. So there's always someone in there for 24 hours every week or every day, and all week long. I think that's kind of cool. Here's the Union Street Market, which is where we're headed. something to eat down here. Maybe to drink. Maybe. Should I get a drink, guys? Should I not get a drink? I don't know. If I want to just get a snack, then I'm probably not going to get a drink. But if I'm going to take a moment here, I could. Ooh, the pizza smells good. Ooh, it's only $4.50 too. That's not bad. I might come back for that. We'll have to see. That'd be an easy thing to eat. Oh yeah, also it's open to outside too. It's a pretty cool space. They have bands that play out here and stuff like that too. Get a Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Yeah, that's the kind of drink I was talking about. Yeah, I think my cheapest option is to get a slice of pepperoni for $4.50 or $4. So I'm gonna do that, and then I can take it out with me and just keep on the walk. It won't really interrupt my time like at all. Kind of like that idea. Hey. Ooh. Do you take Apple Pay?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'll get just a slice of pepperoni, please.
Would you like anything to drink with that?
Sorry?
Would you like anything to drink?
No, that's all right. All right. No. Actually, yes, I will take it. Yeah. Check the receipt. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. Don't worry about it.
I'll give you a couple minutes while we warm that up.
All right. Thanks. All right. So now she just has to warm it up for me. I think they just throw it in the oven. I saw someone say something about Midnight Syndicate. Let's see. Trent, what do you think about Midnight Syndicate not coming back for Halloween's? I haven't heard this. Is this a rumor or is this is this confirmed? The Union Street Market sounds like a great place to have something good to eat. Yeah, it absolutely is. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Yeah, so Mel, tell me more about this Midnight Syndicate stuff. Actually, we can look through here a little bit while I'm waiting on the food. So yeah, there's lots of different stuff here. There's like a little coffee shop, sandwich shop, ice cream shop, pizza over there. We'll look down over the top and then I don't think it's ready yet. It's a nice place to hang out up here. And then there's also like a cooking demonstration area too. So, but yeah, just lots of little booths. And then I love it when they have live music. My only gripe with this place is that they don't stay open late on the weekends. And it's like, what's the purpose of having it when it's not open late on the weekends? Like, this should be party central on Saturday night. Oops. Okay. So right here they have the teaching kitchen. It's like a test kitchen for people to go try things out or to be taught how to cook, which I think is pretty fun too. You can do like demonstrations and stuff like that. It's really fun. Um, so, okay, Mel, you said it was confirmed, huh? It was in the Sandusky Register, but snapshot from their X page. Ah, gotcha. Um, I mean, if I'm going to be completely honest for myself, it doesn't make like a massive difference. Like, I like Midnight Syndicate, but I'm not like a big fanboy or anything like that. Um, but if over the years, Cedar Point has kind of just not made people or made Midnight Syndicate happy. I know last year they didn't get nearly the publicity from it that they got this year. So maybe they just were like, look, if you're gonna have us, like, you gotta have us in a confined space that's just for us. Um, and they were like, no, we want you out on the big stage again this year. Then may have just fell through. Okay, there it is. It's a huge piece of pizza. For $4.50, this really isn't that bad, and it's pretty cheap. Like, this is like a several pieces of pizza normally. Whoa. Wow. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm definitely a fan of shows, and I liked the show that they did this last year. But in all fairness, they could do the exact same show without Midnight Syndicate. They don't need a name attached to it. So that's why, like, I'm not a fanboy of Midnight Syndicate. I'd kind of rather them hire their own talent to come and be a part of it. So yeah, this is a real big slice. But I said I was gonna walk and eat it. This is not possible to walk and eat. But there is this huge space right here. It's all set up like this is set up perfectly for there to be a bar out here, where you could actually have that. What I'd love to see is like a giant barcade with a slide inside it. If I had some money, I would love to put something like that in here. But again, if it all closes at like 10 o'clock at latest, and I think usually it's actually like 8 o'clock that it closes. Like on a Saturday night, I've never been here and come to this. So if, because it's always been closed by the time I even start hanging out downtown. So if that's the case, if that's what they're doing, then it's kind of like, well, what incentive does someone have to put like a barcade in here? Like, nobody has incentive for that, because no one wants to put a barcade in if you're closed by 8 o'clock. That's just not going to drive people to come here. So they need to encourage like this space over here to stay open late. And if they have everyone there, then they can have it open late. So I like that a lot better. But yeah, let's see. Everyone's still all talking about Midnight Syndicate. So I think they maybe preferred to do their show. Yeah, maybe preferred to do their show on the Jack Aldrich. Yeah, and I love that. Like, I would love to see the Jack Aldrich used, and it makes me kind of upset that maybe they won't use Jack Aldrich Theater for Halloween weekends, just like they did last year. But I'm also not like Like, that's not heartbreaking to me as long as they have other entertainment offerings. And this also may potentially give Cedar Point a bit of a um, break on how much they pay, like that, or how many places they have open. I don't know. I don't know how much they end up paying them. So they do not have burgers where I just bought this. No. I'm a gold season pass holder and I never got the email for Top Thrill early access events at the end of this month. Guessing that is sold out by now. I'm not sure if it is. I know Prestige was still open, but that's what I have, so that's why I don't know about gold. Um, you can definitely go check it out. I'm honestly not even sure if they sent an email or not, or if they just sent a. Yeah, I'm not sure. Just came on here to talk about how Midnight Syndicate won't be at the Point this year, but I see from some of the comments you may have already talked about it. I'm so bummed out. Yeah, I mean, as long as they do something, I'm not particularly bummed out. If they don't replace it with anything, let's say Midnight Syndicate costs them nothing because Midnight Syndicate maybe came like for free so that they could sell albums or something like that, then yeah, that's going to really suck. That's going to really be disappointing. But at the same time, they still, this last year, even with that, had to pay all their stunt people. They had to pay all the singers. They had to pay all the dancers to come. So out of all of that, you could hopefully find a couple of triple threats and have a great main stage show. Um, I wouldn't mind not having that rotation of shows all Halloween on there because they just constantly have a show. I'd love to see a show every, I don't know, like every hour or something like that instead. Because instead of it just being constant, a show there on the main stage during Halloween weekends, do one every hour and then have another show someplace else so that gives you more variety and more places to go see shows. That's what I would prefer to see, unless you can double up on casts, which sometimes they do a little bit, I guess, maybe. But like last year, having like Eve come out and talk and like tell her jokes and stuff like that was just a lot of filler. Where I'm like, you could have taken that one person who you had to pay to be an actor and you could have given them another kind of a show or taken a few of the dancers and singers with them and allocated another place where you could have another show. Like, I'd really like to see better quality shows and not a filler piece where you have just a constant rotation of shows instead. Jeremiah, I forgot to answer you. It is delicious. It's also incredibly greasy. Look at that. Like, I'm going to break out in zits after this. Trent, speaking of pizza, do you know any good place at Cedar Point to get good pizza? Um, well, I like Hugo's a lot, but apparently nobody else does. So, yes, I think Hugo's pizza is decent. I mean, I'm not going to say it's world class or anything, but it's definitely serviceable. I would say that's worthwhile. So, that's my opinion, though. Yeah.
I just feel greasy everywhere. Mm. Beachcliff said no emails were sent. You just had to know it exists. Yeah. I was thinking it kind of seemed like they were relying on social media influencers to talk about it or to check it out on, Instagram or um, Twitter, stuff like that. There weren't a lot of places where it was. Are you going to Kings Island for opening weekend? Okay. So my daughter has a birthday party on Saturday. Oh, shoot. I was thinking I could be there on Sunday. Well, maybe not. I'm not sure. I keep going back and forth because I really want to go. And if we could go by Saturday night, we could see some of it. But yeah, we can't go on. We could go up to like Chicago and go to Six Flags up there. Hmm. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think Snoopy's Soapbox Racers is open yet. I'm not even sure if it's planned to be open for this season. I just know they're building it. Oh yeah, I'm chomping at the bit to be back at Cedar Point again. It opens late spring. Okay. That's cool. Shirts on. I'm out of here. Sorry, Ghoster Coaster. It's not that hot. I thought it might be, actually. But it doesn't seem to be. I kind of want to leave at this point. But I still have all of this. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, Jared. It's definitely good. This crust is a little bit dry, though. A little bit hard to swallow. Hand it over. I'll finish it for you. Mmm. That's a good one. Grandson of the beast. I don't think that would go over very well. Tony Clark and Cedar Point just released Top Thrill 2 Pit Stop. GT2 is coming together beautifully. That's cool. I'm excited to check it out for the pass holder preview. Beach Glove. Well, about Content Creators Day, I'm waiting for my invite. I'm not holding my breath. If I get one, then great. I'm just really doubting it's coming. Yeah. All right. Going into the bathroom to wash my face because I feel so greasy right now. Oh. They actually have like a little bit of a barcade out here. This is new. Oh, and there are bathrooms down here too. I love these. This is art done by original artists here in Fort Wayne. Love those. Grable Amish pastries. I forget where the bathroom is. I think it's over here. Ooh, I love all this fresh produce. It's like a daily farmer's market. I love it. Okay, here's the bathrooms. Even my screen is all... Now, usually I don't take you guys into bathrooms. And if someone's in here... Oh, the lights are off, so we're good. No one's in here. Ooh, fancy. I won't usually take you guys into bathrooms at all because if someone's in one, I never want to do that. But if the light's off, I'm not worried about that. All right. In here also they have they have like a bar in here now too. In the lunch grab and go place. It's actually pretty fun. They have like little cheeses and crackers and stuff like that too. So I think that's pretty cool. And then a spot out here to eat all your Lunchables. Which, let's be honest, charcuterie is just adult Lunchables. That's all it is. But I love it, so I'm not knocking it. at all. All right, so now we're on our way into downtown. I don't really know where we're going yet, other than that I'm planning on getting all the way up to the front. This might be blocked off. I'm not sure. Shoot. Yeah. Looks like it's all blocked off. Ugh, that's annoying. I thought I might have found a shortcut. Apparently not. I do like the view of Union Street Market, though. That's a cool place. I am very stuffy. My word. More future stores and stuff. Trent, what cheese is the best? Swiss, American, cheddar, mozzarella, or all of them? All of them? That's not even some of them. Gouda? Like a good aged Gouda? That's what I want. I want hard cheese. I want it to be delicious. Pepper Jack is okay. I like Pepper Jack. I like Swiss because Swiss has kind of a deeper flavor. So that's a good cheese too. What's up, Drew? How you doing? I'm assuming it's Drew. Could be Yoko. Yeah, but no, I want like a really hard and also nutty cheese. Those are my favorites. Like, provolone almost just tastes like plastic. Like, about to do some farm work, yeah. This is what the whole campus of Electric Works used to look like. And the plan is, if they can really get this side to take off, to then do the same thing over here with some hotels, entertainment venues, all kinds of different things. And on top of it all, they also have more stuff down here that they're building. They're going to be building like, it's almost like a buffer zone into the neighborhoods. Like, they'll have some shops and restaurants right here with an apartment building, and then they'll have some townhouses on the other side over here, so that then if you have one of these houses on the other side, you don't have any you don't feel like you've been thrust into the middle. Like, you don't have like an up situation going on where it's like that old man on Up is completely surrounded by skyscrapers, but his house is just like this little tiny house in the middle. Like, that's what they're trying to avoid. But yeah, these will all be like apartments here. Unfortunately, I don't think they'll be cheap enough for me to live in. Nothing's cheap enough for me to live in. And then over here on the other side of this parking garage, they'll have toe cheese. Toe cheese is the best. They'll have townhouses over here that they're going to be using, so that then these houses over there don't feel like they're really out of place. Trying to make changes without changing too much too fast, I guess. I caught it. I caught it. Cheese on a stick. How about Philadelphia cream cheese? Colby Jack cheese or Colby Jack wins. How about blue cheese? Who's on team blue cheese? I remember looking at this engine house right there and being like, too bad it isn't something. They had no businesses here at all. This is like when I was in high school. Now they have this hopscotch house here. It's like a very trendy kids toy area or store, I guess. It's really cool. They've got the Brass Rail, which is also a really fun place. I love downtown. I love how it's changed, become such a cooler place. So how many of you out there are walking with me right now? Either walking during these live streams or are walking like at other points in the day, kind of getting ready for Cedar Point. Is anyone out there doing that? You know what? I just thought about, I think I can put up my steps here. Yeah. 13,224 steps. We're going to do a workout. I'd like to get at least 7,000 steps in. If I could get 10,000, that'd be great, but honestly, I'm not even guaranteeing 7,000, but we'll see. Chill, LOL. Cheese in the bank. Ranch is better than blue cheese. Disagree. Isn't blue cheese moldy? I mean, technically, yes. I suppose so. Doesn't taste like mold, though. Actually, all cheese is moldy. Literally every cheese. Cheese is, by definition, mold. So no matter what cheese you're eating moldy cheese. So let that lull you to sleep tonight if you don't like blue cheese. Because what you really are is a cheese snob. Cheese carved wild mouse. I walk in the morning before work. That's good. I'm laying on my couch. I work 10 hours. I'm tired, yeah. Did a nice hour walk this afternoon. Trying to do it every day. That's awesome. Good. You know, I walk and then eat pizza. Greasy pizza. And then walk past Sassy Cakes, Sweet Boutique. Oh, and I don't think they're open anymore. Oh, I kind of always wanted to try them. I've also never been to Davy's Delicious Bagels. I need to go check it out. My parents gave me a gift card to it, and I still have never used it out or used it up. Trent is like the Bubba Gump of cheese. Should I have Bubba Trent's cheese. Is that what I should call this channel? I'm trying to walk all the way north and maybe all the way west too. I'm trying to decide how I should do it. Because I could go west right now and then swing back. There's not as much down west or out west though. Yeah, I'll just stick to here. I can always keep walking other places too if I want to. Or I could also walk way down through town. Yeah, let's do that. We got a full view of downtown. It's starting to get hot. I'm starting to get sweaty, guys. My elbows are sweaty. Right here they have a fair trade shop down here. It's a pretty cool place. Inside they have all kinds of little knickknacks and different things that you can use. Coffees, teas, lots of different books. It's kind of a fun place. Right down here, we have where I used to live. Limburger cheese is gross. Or at least I've never had any that I had any desire to actually eat. I would probably try it at this point. Somebody likes it for a reason, so it might be pretty good. Honestly, guys, a lot of the reason why I am walking this way right now is so I can get around. I don't really need to get my back with a ton of sun on it. My back always gets too much sun. My back and my neck gets too much. But I'm always trying to get my chest to have a little bit of sun on it so that I can have a little bit of a tan, which is great. But right now the sun is coming from right over there. So if I can walk through town, then I can start heading kind of back in this direction, then I can get quite a bit of sun on me, which will be really nice. And also, on a day that's kind of overcast, the sun actually ends up being kind of stronger because the rays will come in and it kind of bounces. Maybe that's pseudoscience, but I do find it to be true that I'm more likely to get burnt. Now, maybe that's really because I'm more likely to be burnt or get burnt because I think, oh yeah, it's not a It's not a big deal to get sunscreen on because it's cloudy. So I don't know. All right, Ghoster Coasters, you need to know about this. The Bell Mansion. The Bell Mansion is a like haunted estate here in Fort Wayne. Or at least people say it's haunted. It's also the home of Discover Yoga, but if you go to thebellmansion.com, I'm pretty sure they have tours that they give of it. And also you have Trinity English Lutheran Church. It's a beautiful building. That's one of the prettiest buildings I think we have in downtown. Oh, let's see what you guys are saying. Are you a big Starbucks fan for coffee? Sure, I like Starbucks. It's not my favorite place ever, but I like Starbucks quite a bit. When is your most anticipated? What is your most anticipated ride when CP opens that isn't TT2? I mean, honestly, TT2 wouldn't even crack my top 5 anyway. Probably, I've already gotten to ride Gatekeeper, although I don't know that would be my number 1 anyway. Okay, I'll go this way. It would probably be either Millennium Force or Steel Vengeance. One or the other. What about you guys? What are you hitting first when the park's open? Sound off down in the comments. I'm about to go walk my dog, but she's 16 years old and a miniature dachshund. So we go really slow. Yeah. Yeah, at 16 years old, it's not about going fast. Ah, Maverick, Millennium, yep. Yeah, Maverick is a good one that I wasn't really thinking about. But yeah, that's a good one to do. I'm excited to really get on all of them. For me, it's not really about the coasters though. It's about the full experience. Like, I don't really care which ride I ride first. And honestly, I won't be like jumping into line right away. Usually my first day back at Cedar Point, I do a lot of like just kind of looking around. I want to see how the entire park functions, the way people are behaving, because it tells me a lot about what that year is going to do. So usually I'll hit a ride or two and I'll go hang out on the beach for a while. Of course, grab some food, you know, like, but it's not about like riding everything. Save that when I go on when I do a ride everything challenge, or when I go see all the shows or whatever else that I might actually do. Got some more buildings here. We're in the Library Plaza too. Chris? Trent Forrest. Hey. I'm doing well. It's good to see you.
How you been?
I'm doing all right. Yeah. How about you? Yeah. Have a good one. All right. That was my lawyer. My divorce attorney. Try not to show people if people are on live stream though. Like if I'm on live stream and if I say hi to them, try to usually not show their faces though, because I feel like that would be kind of weird. Not that it isn't already weird that I'm walking around downtown with a camera, because I suppose it is, but though I think it's becoming less and less weird because people, you know, talk on camera and do all kinds of things like that on camera. It's just kind of becoming more and more a part of culture at this point. I walked 9.5 miles on Saturday. It was hot. Whoa. How many steps do you have in now? You know, let's go look. I don't really know. It's on my other camera. Or on my other phone. I think less and less of these devices as cameras as phones and more as cameras. Like, this is now a camera that has a phone attached to it, not a phone that also happens to function as a camera. I only have 1,500 steps done so far. If I'm getting 7,000 in, it's gonna take a while. But we still have a long way to go. We've only made it halfway through town. So it isn't like that's impossible. All right, let's see what else you guys said you're gonna do. Oh, someone said Steel Vengeance, no question. That was Chuck. Steel Vengeance and Maverick. I'll be going straight to Millie. Jeremiah said Millennium Force and Gatekeeper always deliver. Natmaster said Millie, Maverick, and then Steel Vengeance. Oops. I can go. But Shannon said, same here, I just want to see the beautiful scenery. Could you walk from Fort Wayne to Indianapolis and back? I mean, I was going to say it's probably not possible. I'm sure it's possible. I mean, you certainly couldn't do it in one day. That would not be possible. But, I mean, I would venture to say that, yeah, sure, you could do it. Could I do it? Is another question. I'm not sure if I could do it. I'm not sure if I have the desire to do it. Now, I've gone down to Indy and walked all over the place. That's really fun. But part of the charm of walking for me is the buildings behind me. Like getting to see the buildings, especially with downtown, there's always something new down here. So I discover new things by just walking down different roads. That's actually how a couple years ago I got involved with a theater company down here, because I guess it was like 7 years ago, maybe even longer than that. But I actually, it would have been like, I don't know, probably about 9 years ago. But yeah, I had a blast going downtown and seeing, excuse me, I lived down here, so I'd walk around downtown, and I walked past a building one time where it said Three Rivers Music Theater, and I was like, huh, what's that? And I'm a huge music theater nerd, so I was like, well, I really want to see what they have. And so I walked through the doors and then looked them up. I think I just said hi real fast. And I was like what shows do you have coming up and stuff like that. And they told me. I went home and looked it up, and they'd already said that next to Normal was going to be a show that they were having soon. So it's like, well, let's see about Next to Normal. And turns out I loved that show. Didn't really know much about it yet, but the more I watched like a couple clips from it, and I was like, oh my word, this is amazing. And it's still one of my favorite shows. I didn't get to be in it, but they'd already cast it, but they had me as a stand-in for the main guy, which was nice. It was just cool to kind of get to know a few people, and it was really fun. Got to learn some new songs, and I got to hear all the songs every day. It was really fun. This is our farmers market here in Fort Wayne. On Saturdays, I should actually bring you down here on Saturdays sometime for a live, because it is packed. Like, this whole parking lot's packed. Even the parking lot past it sometimes is. And this road is open, but this is all completely full. And on the other side, they have this street open, and they just fill the street full with farmers market stuff. So it's way bigger than just this tiny little bar street market here. Although I haven't been there this year. It could be smaller than it's been in the past, but let's see what you guys said. Get yourself a cheap iWatch. It'll track everything for you. Yeah. Have you ever had a desire to visit New York City, to walk there and visit the Ground Zero site? I mean, I've definitely been to New York City, done a lot of walking in New York City, and I've gone to the a couple Broadway shows down there. We got to see Phantom in New York. It was really fun. Got to see The Lion King on Broadway. I think there's one other too. But yeah, I mean, I love New York City. And I have seen the Ground Zero site. I saw the Ground Zero site before it was even completed. I saw the Ground Zero site in 2003, so they were still digging out rubble and stuff at that point. So it was just a big open site. That almost has to be the reason why. It's happened a couple different times. So now Fort Wayne also has the arts campus too. So that includes this building. This is a museum and performing arts space. You have the Museum of Art over there, Fort Wayne Museum of Art. And then you have the Civic Theater. And I auditioned a couple years ago. No, last year. At right about this time for Into the Woods there. And made it to the first callback. And then they're like, we'll have you do another part if you'd like to be a part of it, because they're like, we don't really know you very well, so do you want to do another part? And I was like, no. I'll go to Cedar Point instead. I was rejected. That's okay though, that's their priority, and I'd never done anything for them, so I understand them feeling kind of like, we don't know what you do. We don't know your work ethic. We don't know if you'd show up for practices. We don't know anything. That makes sense. Okay, so we're kind of starting to go north now, I guess. There's a lot of stuff down here, a lot of people down here. Oh, someone's getting in a fight down there. They're not actually fighting, but they're like yelling at each other. I've never seen that in the park over there. Down here all the time too. Oh, what's your favorite Disney movie? Sorry, I didn't answer that. I think if I had to be pressed to choose my favorite Disney movie, it would have to be Beauty and the Beast. And weirdly enough, when I was doing all the Disney review stuff on this channel, which is what this channel started with, if you're not familiar with that, my very last one was The Rescuers Down Under, and the next one and the last script that I have written is Beauty and the Beast. And then I was like, is it even worth it to do another like 2-hour movie or 2-hour video or hour-long video of that, in having to script it, having to write about it, having to watch it, because I would watch it multiple times. I'd fish out all the clips. It took forever. Those videos were such a labor of love. So if you ever have a chance, go check them out, just simply for the fact that they were a labor of love. But they were also not very sustainable because they took so long to produce. Where like the videos I make now, I can produce a whole bunch of them and still make quality videos. Or at least usually quality videos. I mean, I'm not gonna say you have to think every single video I make is quality, because it's probably not always true. But it makes it much more sustainable to make a lot of videos, because I can, like just in the last 3 days, I've produced 3 videos. I'll probably get more done tonight. And those are all like to be released. And they're not like, probably I'll still be releasing spring break stuff in because other stuff will be more important to release right away, like the opening day of If I Can Go, Kings Island, and definitely the Top Thrill 2 exclusive video, the Cedar Point opening day video. Those will be much more important and much more time sensitive. So I'll release those quickly, and then I can release others later. It's just kind of the way it works. But the fact that I can release or I can get them out quickly makes it much more sustainable than what I used to do with Disney reviews. But yeah, Beauty and the Beast, though, it's got some of the most incredible imagery I think any Disney movie's ever had. It has like a lot of beautiful hand-drawn moments. The music is spectacular, and it won, or it was nominated for Best Motion Picture before they had the Best Animated Motion Picture category. They showed it incomplete at a film festival, and people stood up and gave it a standing ovation, even though it was incomplete, just because it's that good. And I really do believe it's that good. I think I had it at number 1 in every category, except maybe save one for it. But yeah, that's kind of pinnacle Disney to me. Of course, there's Pixar movies too, and those are a little bit different. And I like quite a few of them also, beyond just the hand-drawn animated classics. But like I like Frozen a lot. I like Tangled a lot. I don't really love Wish, and but yeah, I don't know. They're all fun. They all have their own fun stuff to them. I love Encanto. That's a fantastic movie in my opinion. Yeah, there's a lot of great Disney movies. We're just kind of meandering. I'm not really sure where we're going. Let's see what else we have here. My oldest is in theater. She just did the Murder in the Knife Room show. What? And did the Addams Family musical last fall. Did she do Clue? Is that what you're talking about? Little Mermaid and Monsters, Inc. for me. Monsters, Inc. is a good movie. We love Encanto here. Beachcliff said my favorite Disney movie is Star Wars. It is a Disney movie. Leia is a Disney princess. So yes, it counts as a Disney movie. I don't know. I don't love it. I don't like huge corporations. Of course, Cedar Point is a huge corporation too. You can't really escape huge corporations. But I think they do a lot more harm than good, unfortunately. They do make some of my favorite products, and Disney is one of them. So I'm not gonna ever claim to be, like innocent of supporting big corporations, but I wish, my point is, I guess, I wish Disney didn't own half the world like Lucasfilms The Incredibles is goated, even though it's Pixar. I don't mind it being Pixar. I love Pixar. I think Pixar put out some incredible stuff. Now they've kind of lost their charm now, but that's also because they've taken Pixar's top talent and kind of merged it into Disney's now, which Pixar was always, it was initially a separate company from Disney, spurred on by like Steve Jobs and some other tech gurus. And then Disney helped distribute the pictures, but Disney started realizing then that like all their IP that was popular was all Pixar. Like if you think about just post-Renaissance, like the Disney Renaissance was films like the films between 1989 and 1999. So, but yeah, I'm getting into dork speak now. All my dorky stuff about Disney. But the Disney Renaissance was really popular up until like it hit its pinnacle at The Lion King. And then you had some other movies that kind of tried to be like Lion King, like Aladdin, which was a fantastic movie still. But it was also in production before The Lion King was aired. And then once The Lion King and Aladdin had their high points. Oh no, Aladdin came out before Lion King. I'm rusty on my Disney history now, guys. Anyway, they kind of tried to replicate what Robin Williams did in a lot of their films later on, and it just wasn't as popular. Like from Hercules and having Jason Alexander play the stupid goat man, who's incredibly annoying, to having The Hunchback of Notre Dame, where you have the statues that don't really make a lot of narrative sense and that are just there for comic effect to play Robin Williams in effect. It became a lot of ad-libbing characters. Well, then all of a sudden it became much more popular because Toy Story came out, and Toy Story is admittedly one of the best Disney movies I think there is. But Toy Story really changed things, so then people kind of stopped watching Disney as much. Probably didn't help that Disney had kind of strayed from its formula a little bit too. So, but I don't know. Art is always interesting. I could talk Disney and Pixar movies too. A Bug's Life Needs More Love. Yeah, that's a great movie. Nothing wrong, but there's definitely a notable difference with Pixar and Disney exclusive movies. I don't know. I mean, maybe today, yes. Back in the day, you had just some great movies, like even WALL-E is such a fantastic movie. Inside Out is fantastic too, but especially like really early Disney or really early Pixar, like Toy Story. Those are just, I mean, they're fantastic. So. Definitely smelling some cannabis. Cannabis. I always got Ants and A Bug's Life confused. Well, so did the people who were in Ants and A Bug's Life, because the people at the helm, there was like a battle for it. It was very much spiteful between DreamWorks and Disney at that time. Man, the river is really plussed right now. Look at that. That's crazy. Very high water line right now. I am, yes. Live stream. Live stream. Who wants to do a trick for me? Who wants to do a trick? Anybody want to do a trick? Show off? All right, we'll watch you. No, but that's okay. You don't have to do it. That's cool. You have a good one. Hey, you can't blame a hustler.
How do you not care?
I used to take care of my fucking ex.
I'll be like Tony Hawk and drive around yelling, "Do a kickflip." That's what I tried to do. Nobody wanted to do it for me unless I paid them $20, which is okay. Like I said, you can't blame a hustler. The air all of a sudden just got kind of cold-ish. So I'm a little bit afraid of what's going to happen here. So let's see how many. Got 4,100 steps so far. Wow, we're not doing that bad. We're really not. Oh, they have roads closed off again here. Oh. Oh, they're doing all kinds of stuff in there. Let's see. Someone else said something else. What else did you guys say? The whole Toy Story, even to the point where you have a fairly modern roller coaster sporting the theme. Oh yeah, I mean, Toy Story has continued to be pretty classic, and it's still classic. But I think that really just shows the enduring quality of that first movie. Like, if it wasn't perfect, it would have been pretty bad. But instead, you had such a great first movie that people just were like, we want more. Like, we want to know more about this. And we want to see more of this, like, more 3D animation. And that's part of what made it such a great place. So, or what? Such a great movie and a great franchise, and also a great production studio. Right here, we are headed over the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial Bridge. I have a dream. Ridiculousness flashed through your mind? What do you mean? Oh. Shoot, I was considering going straight here. The road is closed, but I can still walk down it. So I think I might do that. This is where Riverfront Development Phase 2B is coming in. I have a new hard edge. I'm not going to try to make it. Thought about it. Show where people do stupid stunts and get hurt, or try to do them. Try to do stupid stunts and get hurt. Oh, how many steps have I done? We are at 4,500 steps now. That's good. The lady didn't even watch for me. All kinds of new stuff up here. Places to pull up your boats, places to sit and like just hang out or like see a show, like if they do a public performance or a wedding. All kinds of different stuff. Bring your own kayak. Hop on it. Sounds kind of scary to me. Be like jumping down off that hard edge onto a random boat. Oh. Did we get done with all our stuff? Yeah, we did. Oh, we've had a lot of flooding here. Okay, no. Stallone in an animated movie was weird with ants. Bad weather coming tonight. Is it coming to Fort Wayne? Yeah, I definitely like Little Mermaid too. I was kind of a hater of Little Mermaid for a while. But I really have found more and more of an appreciation for it. Now, you guys mentioned Indianapolis earlier. I do love to walk around Indianapolis, and I'm a big fan of the former TV show Good Bones. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that or not, but Good Bones was set down in Indy, and it was set with Two Chicks and a Hammer, which is like a builder down in Indy that specializes in rebuilding homes or renovating homes. So they went around and renovated a whole bunch of Indianapolis, along with, that was just kind of the popular thing at the time anyway. Like, it still is, like, renovations in Indy, like, kind of like every city's doing a lot of renovations. Fort Wayne's doing a ton of them. Even like this was like, I think, an old factory of some sort, or like car manufacturer, and it is now a big hipster bar, which is a pretty fun place. But yeah, like, get a drink in there, have some fun. It's definitely a fun place to go visit. But yeah, like, all of these things have all been renovated over the last couple of years. Anyway, down in Indy, they did that, and they took a whole bunch of different neighborhoods, like the South Side neighborhood and the Fountain Square neighborhood and the Bates Hendricks neighborhood, and just a whole bunch of different ones, and they all got renovated a lot. So I used to go down every year and just kind of hang out. When I first started working at my current job, I'd go down for a day and just hang out down in Indianapolis, and I'd walk way out into those neighborhoods. There we go. We will still be going live tonight. I'll be going live tonight. I'm at home by myself. What else is there to do? So if you guys want to join me live again tonight, having some fun and continue to rank all our favorite, at least a lot of renovated buildings. Honey Plant, they sell flowers and all kinds of stuff like that inside. Hyde Brothers Books is really fun. It's a great place to come and visit, and you can always find fun books in there if you're a big reader. And then they also have this. I've never been inside. I probably should go inside. Oh, it's closed. Unique gifts and man cave signs. Pottery pots and sunglasses. But the Indiana Mexican bakery, Panaderia, is incredible. It is so good. In the summers, you can walk by it, especially in the mornings, and smell the baked bread, and it's just so good. It smells delicious. It's a pretty cool place. So that's definitely one of those places that's worthwhile to go visit. Just saw a duplex that I'm like, that looks nice. I would love to live in this neighborhood. Dream neighborhood of mine, because I think especially with all the renovations they're continuing to do. I think this up really strong soon.